I'm Dr. George Flynn. Welcome to Lesson 11 in our course on how to start your online business and what you've got to look toward and look out for. In starting your online business, it's going to be challenging. And you say, well, how can it have opportunities and challenges? It's going to have a fair number of challenges because if it was easy, anybody would do it. So you're going to be able to do it because you're going to know the basic premises of what to look for and what to avoid. There may be fierce competition. Market trends can be changing. There can be technological disruptions. There can be increasing customer expectations. And navigating all of these challenges is just essential. It's essential for long-term success. Once you've done it for a while, it'll become second nature to you. You won't even have to think about it. But we're going to, in this lesson, explore the challenges that you might face as an online business person. And we're going to provide some strategies and some ideas for you to overcome them. You may be a newcomer or experienced, but if you're experienced, you'll say, oh yeah, I remember that challenge. If you're a newcomer, you'll say, didn't know there would be that kind of challenge. So what are the landscapes, the challenges? Well, the online business, remember, is dynamic. It's constantly changing and evolving. And these challenges can arise from market shifts, technological advances, regulatory changes, and customer preferences. All of these can change. And so you're navigating, it's like a chess game, a checkers game, and all kind of things going on at one time, trying to solve the Rubik's Cube. You're doing multiple things at once. What you've got to do is acknowledge that there'll be challenges. So when they come, they don't surprise you. And prepare for them. Prepare for the worst and accept the best. So you can position your business to navigate all these challenges. You know, online, I hate to break it to you, it's crowded. You know that. And there's fierce competition. New businesses constantly emerge. Everybody gets a sentimental heartthrob of a half idea and says, this can be a business. And it might be able to be. But mostly, they don't understand the challenges. So you have to innovate. You have to constantly emerge. And you're going to innovate to stay ahead. I'm going to show you how to stand out in a saturated market. Because remember, what we have is a unique value proposition. You're unique. Everybody else is the same. So you're going to have compelling branding, and you're going to have consistent delivery of real value, and you're going to connect with your customers. Probably be the first time a business has ever connected with them. So what is this customer behavior? You know, customers change. People change all the time. Customer behavior evolves with technology. Now we have electric cars. We have all kind of things that are changing. And we have cultural shifts. You've got to understand how your target audience researches. They look at things. How do they engage with? And how do they purchase products or services essential for them? Which means you tailor your strategies to meet their changing preferences. So you've got to adapt. Adapt. People don't like change, but they change. As you develop your business, you're going to develop a way of doing business. You're not going to want to change, but it's going to be demanding that you change. This technology is a double-edged sword. It opens up massive opportunities, and it brings disruptions. You want to be the disruptor, not the one that gets disrupted. So as a business person, now that's what you are, You've got to stay updated on technological trends. You got to be able to embrace these new tools and know about the new tools and the platforms and the solutions that can actually enhance your operations, but more importantly, they can enhance the customer experience. That's your unique value proposition. Your online customers, they have high expectations. They want convenience, they want speed, and they want personalized service. Most times we say you can have two of the three. You can have convenience, speed, or you can have speed and personalized service, or you can have convenience, but you can't have them all. And we are going to try to meet at least two of them and part of the third. So we've got to meet these expectations, but we got to be user-friendly. In other words, your website has got to be easy for them to get on and order your product. And then once they order it, we've got to have efficient delivery of the order, fulfillment they call it. And we've got to be responsive to customer and their complaints. And we've got to have personalized marketing. So it's a lot to do. It can be done. And you can do it well, and you can make a lot of money. In the digital age, one single negative review can impact your reputation. So businesses need to monitor their online presence. You can do this. There are programs to do it. They don't cost a lot. When you get an online negative review, it's very important for you to respond to customer feedback and address these negative reviews in a very professional and very constructive manner. Because people reading online reviews, they're going to say, how did that business respond? What did they do? And all of a sudden, they're going to get a sense of your business. So actually, you should welcome the negative reviews that you get so that you have a chance to show what kind of business person you are. Online operations, what's the newest and latest thing? It's going to become more and more cybersecurity risk. You've got to make sure you protect your customers' data. You've got to guard against cyber attacks. And you've got to comply with data protection regulations. These are essential to maintain trust. You've got to safeguard this sensitive information like credit card numbers, like addresses, like passwords, like bank account numbers and passwords. Got to make sure once you get an order, what happens? How rapidly can you ship it out or deliver it to the customer? The more rapid, the better. It's vital to customer satisfaction. You know, a lot of online businesses try to manage their inventory, say, well, I'll get it just in time. Well, you need to have just a little bit there where you can ship out just in time. And you've got to partner with reliable people that are supplying you. Because if you can't rely on them, then your customers can't rely on you. So make sure you provide accurate tracking information to your customers. If you mail it to them or if you ship it to them, give them a tracking number. Let them know you've done your part. Now the delivery system people, they need to do their part. But let the customer know you have done your part. Okay, regulatory, legal. We're subject to a range of regulations. That goes for tax laws, data protection requirements, e-commerce regulations. So I want you to be able to stay compliant and navigate these legal complexities. It's just crucial because you want to avoid fines and you want to avoid legal disputes. Ask somebody about it. You know, consult with an attorney and make sure that you are in compliance with all the rules and regulations, because as you get bigger, the fines get worse. If you've got a website, you've got a visitor, I would call them a suspect, and then the visitor comes to the website. They become a prospect. And then you talk to them about what you have that they might need, then they may become a customer. Well, businesses need to make sure that the website, if you go to it, the links click, and make sure you come with landing pages or a place where the visitor lands and can make sure they understand your business. And just because you understand it doesn't mean they understand it. And you've got to have the visitors encouraged to take action. Now, there's some kind of, as I would call it, sleazy ways to encourage them to take action, and they're legitimate ways. Just be honest with your customer. If you only have 2 minutes to take action, and yet you can have another 2 minutes, the customer is going to catch on. So just be honest with them right in the beginning. Say, you have 5 days to check it out, or you have forever to check it out. We'll sell it to you whenever you order. But you can put a time limit, because this is trying to cause the customer to move, to order within a certain time to get a discount. You're going to have to acquire new customers. Retaining existing ones is essential, because once you get them, you want to retain them. What about acquiring new customers? How much does it cost you? Do you have to run ads on Facebook, LinkedIn, whatever it is, Instagram, TikTok? How much does it cost you in ads to get a customer to come to your landing page, to click on it, and then to actually see it, like it, and push the buy button? You got to figure out all of these things, but they'll work. All you got to do is put some thought into it. And I want you to maintain your customer relationships with emails, or just contact them. Don't over-email them. Don't under-email them. And you say, well, how many is enough? Well, 3 times a day is way too much. And once every 6 months is way too little. I would say every week or two, email them, just checking in, seeing how you're doing. And some customers, if you find them unsubscribing, you're doing it too often. So maybe you go out to every month. It will become obvious to you. I just want you to be looking for it. I want you to be able to stay ahead of the market trends. Watch the market trends. Regularly conduct market research to see what customers are doing. Now, this doesn't have to be engaging in a big research company. You can do it yourself. You can call up a few customers, email them, say, what do you see happening in the world? People love to answer questions. They love to take surveys. They love for you to ask for their input, and they will give you their input. So I want you're not imposing on the customer, you're complimenting them when you ask them something that might help your business. They've bought from you. They're all for you. So when you ask them for their help, they even become more bonded to you. That's really a strange situation. The more you ask for help, the more bonded they are to you, and the more they will follow you and order from you as long as you have your business. So the challenges, remember, there are going to be challenges. They're all we talked about them, all kind of ways to overcome them, but just address them. If you see them happening, address them right away, and respond to negative reviews online, and make sure you can take these challenges, wad them up, and transform them to opportunities to grow. That's what they're there for. They're not there to make you feel bad. They're there to give you feedback where you can grow and do better. I'm Dr. George Flynn. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.